Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Sierra Lash'a, the girl who come on this channel 3 times a week and do her thing. If my voice sounds a little bit different, that's because I am not feeling up to par. I got a little y'all know I got a little video. This episode of Dear Black Girl is gonna be a chit chat and I need some makeup. I'm gonna just be talking about 4 different things. I asked on Instagram. I really didn't get a lot of answers, but one stood out to me that I've never talked about, and honestly I don't know if I want to ease into it or if that's what I want to talk about first and then ease into the other. This moisturizer is the Miss Flowers and Mr. Honey Vanilla & Co. face cream. Bomb. Okay, when I say bomb, I mean bomb, and I really focus it right here where I get the driest. Okay, that's really... Anyway, the first topic is people wanting more from you when you're doing your best. They're greedy. Okay, let's just really get into it. They're greedy. They're greedy people. If you can't tell when someone is doing their best and you know that person, you're greedy. You're absolutely greedy and you're selfish. Like, you're a greedy person and you're a selfish human being. If they haven't told you, but you're kind of sort of milking that person dry. They're giving you all that they can give you and they're doing their best at that. That's all you can ask for. That's all you can be grateful for. You get what I'm saying? So you shouldn't really be forcing that person to give you all that they have left and then they won't have anything left for themselves. Some people really be doing people terribly and like have no remorse for it. And I just feel like that's bogus. That was the No Pore Primer, y'all, by AOA Studio. You can find it on Amazon, I believe, or just go to shopmissay.com. It's $1. But yeah, you're greedy. You're a greedy human being. I would love to curse, but I'm not in the mood. I'm doing this no cussing challenge, so that kind of ruffled my feathers, as y'all can see. People really just be doing other people dirty out here and I don't understand why. I don't know, y'all, but yes, that person is a greedy person. You should kind of sort of separate yourself from them, and that I can ease into my next topic. This is one that I kind of sort of came up with by myself, which is starting my spiritual journey and how it's been making me feel and finding myself, I can say, and the people around me. How are the people around me reacting to it, I guess? The people around me really don't know I'm on a spiritual journey. I did talk to a friend and we were talking about it, and honestly my mood's been changing. Like, I've been everywhere. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me? Hi, babe. What's up? Don't make me feel special. No one knows I'm on this journey, so I'm just up and down. My mood swings are everywhere. It's a mess. Well, it's not a mess, but it's gonna take a lot to get used to. And you know what? The more educated I become, I feel like I'm gonna be a lot grateful for the beginning stages. So I'm just gonna, you know, relax and get into it. You know, you hear what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just relax and get into it. I'm gonna get into it, you know what I mean? Just like, yeah, I'm quite confused, but I don't know. And I had someone I was talking to on Instagram, a mutual, and they were like, are you a crystal person? It's like, I want to ease into crystals. Like, I am familiar with them. There is a few that I do, like, I've had and I personally owned, and they were like really good for self-love, but I feel like I wasn't that educated on them, so I need to get a lot more educated on that, and then we'll see where I'll be with that. Another thing I'm educating myself up on is chakras, or chakras, whatever you want to call them. I call them chakra. I actually have a book actually have a book. Hold on. I have 2 books that I bought and I am loving. Yeah, I have a puppy, so when she getting into stuff, ain't no telling. But this one is the Chakra Healing, a beginner's guide to self-healing techniques and balance the chakras. So it basically educates you on your behavioral changes, your food and diet, essential oils, meditation, yoga, and crystals. This book here, yes, if you find I can like link my Amazon store down below. You'll be able to find both of these books. And this one here is my journal that I bought. This is Let That Ish Go, a journal for leaving your bull crap behind and creating a happy life. I love this journal. I was looking at the 5-minute of journaling like daily thing. It was cute. Like, it was cute for what it was for, but I just thought I would resonate with this one more, and I do. Today is one of my days where I'm up. Some days I'll be down. I think everybody hate me. I don't know why. I don't know why. And someone asked me, the same mutual, was like, where did you begin? I'm gonna just say, honestly, I did a lot of research, and then I noticed that I was not happy with myself. So I started asking myself, who am I? Where do I want to be? And what do I want to do with my life? And that's just where it started, and I'm extremely grateful that it started there and not anywhere else. I'm just saying, that's just how I feel about it. Do I have a spoolie anywhere around me? But I haven't been in the mood to be doing any eyeshadow lately, so don't be mad at me, because I've just been winging it with the natural face. So that's what we're doing today. Yeah, that was it about my spiritual journey and how I came about and how it's been making me feel. Yeah. And next is basically becoming the woman that I want to be, and stereotypes, what comes along with being a Black woman. Becoming the woman I want to be is just me asking myself, how do I feel about myself? How does Sierra come about actually starting a journey on becoming the woman she want to be? First of all, let's talk about the woman I want to be. I want to be at peace. Hopefully she comes along in 2022 and be like, I'm right here, just grasp on, hold my hand, and we're gonna go through this journey together. Hopefully she do that. But anyway, the woman I want to be is peace. She's at peace. She's unapologetically her. She has the utmost amount of self-love, and she ain't taking no bull from nobody. First of all, she's the perfect mix of her inner child and her adult self. Then I feel like that's where a lot of people get mixed up, me included. Like, I get mixed up in between like my inner child, like I'm in my adult years of course, but I'm very much in tune with my inner child, and I feel like people, like when I'm in my inner child mode, people think that I'm extremely childish, but I'm really not. So I really feel like she's a perfect mix in between her inner child and her womanly adult self. And she's just that girl. Like, it's nothing much more that I can ask for, but other than that, do I kind of want to do an eye look? Am I feeling? Yeah, so that's the woman that I want to be. I just want to be unapologetically me and peaceful. That's just that. That's the woman I want to be. And how, I don't know how to become that woman, but we're going to work on it. We're going to get to know ourselves to the point where we can get those first steps into becoming that woman. Like, that's just that. I'm not going to let anybody tell me, hey, this is how you should be living your life, when, oh, in actuality, this is not their life, baby. So that's just period. It's not their life. We're gonna live life for me, and that's what we're just gonna start. We're gonna start. I'm speaking as in me and the woman I want to be. basically, I recommend starting, if you're on your self-healing journey or spiritual journey, whatever, start finding that woman while you're doing that journey. I believe that's probably the best thing that's gonna be the best thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. Stereotypes. Yes, we did say stereotypes about being a black woman. There's so many I can't even count. I'm gonna be honest. There's the one where say, oh, you're too dominant, you're too loud, you're ratchet, you're this, and the third. 9 times out of 10, I'm not neither of those things. You're aggressive. Granted, some of us are aggressive. And I'm not just speaking on black women. I'm speaking on all women. Some of us are aggressive. It just happens to be that black women get the slack of it because people self-project all the time. I recommend not even letting the stereotypes get to you, but it's hard when you're younger because as a young person you are very impressionable and words hurt when you're not used to, you know, just letting people say what they want to say. It's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard, but how to get to that point, when you get to that point, you'll know. They'll be like, they're just projecting. Of course, sometimes I really don't. I try not to pay them no mind. Sometimes it does get to me. There's a lot of us who don't have a tolerance for the bullcrap anymore, and you know what? I don't blame them. I'm just tired, I guess. And that's all I have on stereotypes. Don't pay them any mind. Backing off of all of that is acknowledging feminine energy. People in the media have an issue with a black woman owning her feminine energy. They have an issue with a black woman owning her masculine energy. I don't know what it is, but they hate it. Never a non-black person. It's always, less sad to say, it's always a black male hating it. Oh my god, they really are hating on black women, and it's nothing new. I would just say we're more aware of it now. When I say if you want to own your feminine or masculine energy, you do that. Don't pay attention to none of these folks, because let's be honest, this should not be about anybody else. I'm just saying, the men hate it. Like, the men hate for a woman to do anything that's for her that don't include a man. Like, why do you hate that? Like, why do you hate a woman so much? That is so crazy. I've never seen people in real life how they be on TikTok. Getting back into owning your feminine energy. First of all, I don't live by the norms. Personally, I just don't. Oh, this is a lot of product. You know what's here? It's a personal thing for me, and I'm getting into it. Like, I'm trying to ease my way into it. There's a lot that I have to unlearn and a lot that I have to learn, and right now I'm in the process of unlearning. I have to unlearn a lot of what I was taught growing up. Granted, I love the way that my mom was. Your feminine energy should not just be what you wear. My feminine energy is just what makes me feel pretty. It's not necessarily my clothing. It's not necessarily what someone else says. It's what makes me feel more, since I'm a woman now, it's what makes me feel more womanly. What makes me feel more womanly? I like to smell good, so I'll either sit in my room and I like to smell and look good for me. So like I said, makeup therapy over there right now. Normally I'll do this by myself. I'll record some lip syncing TikToks, you know, because I'm owning it. I'm feeling myself. I'm looking good to me. I think I look good, so that's all that matters. And that's just that's what makes me feel more feminine, and I be loving it. What makes me not look pretty, feel pretty, because I believe I look pretty whenever, however, whenever. Okay, I'm the girl in my mind. I'm the girl who does her own makeup, hair, nails, all of that. I'm that girl. Okay, I'm that girl. I started just like talking to myself, journaling, asking myself, why do I feel this way? And it was just like, that's my feminine, that's like my feminine energy. That was when it's just exuding. It's girl, like now it's just to the point where I don't walk out the house looking any kind of way. I don't walk out the house looking any kind of way. I'm not walking out the house smelling any kind of way. I'm gonna always look up to par, because getting dressed, smelling good, and looking pretty to me is my energy, and I'm owning that. That's just how I like to feel, period. It took a long time to get to this point. Granted, it did. It really did take a long time to get to this point. And I'm not mad that it took this long. I'm kind of happy because I'm still learning. Hence why it's taking me a minute to get my answers together. You better own that. If somebody think you're doing too much, they think like, oh well, we know you gonna do too much. Honey, this gonna look scary on camera, so just wait a minute. Anyway, I learned this trick. White eyeshadow, oof, because I like to bring attention to my life. Now I kind of want to touch back onto people wanting more from you. I kind of do. I don't know why I want to, but something is telling me just vent about it. Yeah, personally, recently I've had someone wanting more from me mentally than I could give. And this was a friend of mine. I'm just like, girl, I can't really give you all of that, because one, I ain't your man. Like, you're asking me questions that I feel like you should be like, she always had a significant other issue. And I was just like, girl, there's nothing much that I can really give you answer-wise, advice-wise, or whatnot on why your SO is acting this way. One, I'm not your man. Two, I'm confused just as much as you. I'm the friend. If I have it, you got it. If you need it, I have it, I'll give it. I'm that friend. Or you call me, you need somebody to talk to, I'm always able to answer. Like, I make sure I make time, because you never know sometimes. Like, I'm not talking to anybody, I'm not in the mood. Like, girl, stop calling me, leave me alone, please. It's one of them moves. I haven't posted on social media. Like, I took a break from YouTube, all of that. And y'all know I love YouTube. I love posting. I just love it all. So, right, I didn't post. I hadn't posted for days. I was in one of those moves. I hadn't talked to anyone. I probably wouldn't even talk to my dad. You know, I love my dad. I hadn't talked to if I went around my dad, stay in his house, probably wouldn't have talked to him. One of them days. And she called me, I didn't answer. Wasn't in the mood. Like I said, sometimes you just need time for yourself. Because I wasn't posting on me, I wasn't very present on my social media. So she goes to say on hers, you bees is so fake. Y'all be so fake towards your friends. Y'all don't do nothing for nobody but yourself. Y'all out for self and da-da-da. Y'all know how girls be. You know how we be. We get in our moods. Some of us just feel the need to go on social media. So, I'm curious. I went about it. I was like, are you okay? Don't call me now. You out for self. You just like everybody else. You don't be wanting the best of me like you be saying. Da, da, da. Me, confused. I'm like, so what happened? What did I do to you? You didn't answer the phone. You don't never answer the phone when I need you. Da, da, da. I'm like, girl, answer the phone whenever I can, which is 90% of the time. I just am having a day for myself. You don't be going through nothing. Da, da. How would you know? You didn't ask when I talk to you. It's all about you. Oh, I dropped that in my makeup bag. Hallelujah. you don't know what I'm going through. You didn't ask. I needed time to rake together what's left of my mental. It didn't even think to ask me if I'm okay or how am I doing. So how would you know if I'm okay or how I'm doing? You don't know. For you ain't even trying to be there for me. And that bothers me. Okay. Now I gotta pick which highlight I want to use. Ooh, that's pretty-ish. Very selfish, very miserable. They need somebody, anybody to grasp onto and bring them down to their little whatever. And I'm not the one to do so. Oh, we got some thumbnails too. We in there like swimmer. Do I want to do a brighter under eye? I don't really need to. We're gonna leave it as is. Set our face. It just shot right there. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat, makeup therapy with me, or chit chat get ready with me, whatever it is. I'm not be bringing my voice down some octave. Okay y'all, see y'all in the next video, which is tomorrow.